All right. So I'm here with Charles from Cappy Games. Can you introduce yourself on the right too?
I'm Colin from Cappy Games as well.
What's changed in the last 24 hours?
Well, the idea of randomly generated levels has kind of gone to the side at the moment. It's causing too many problems, and I couldn't quite wrap my head around what I wanted to do. So now I just have dynamically scaling levels and random placement in games.
Right, for the sake of getting stuff done.
Yeah, probably.
And what's it to the layman? Can you explain what that difference is between the scaling?
Rather than, well, I made it so that I sort of set up some rules for what the level should look like, and then those just apply. So you can have a really big level that follows the same rules, or just a small one. Just, you know, it'll move things around a little bit.
Aside from that, everything else has been pretty much the same for you guys? Just cranking away?
We haven't gotten around to putting the game together yet.
We've got a lot of pieces, separate pieces that we have to fuse together at some point. I'm working on a lot of art, which we consider programmer art. And then we've got to integrate that stuff into the game, and from there probably we'll have something to show at the end of the day.
Yeah, I figure the game will come together this evening, and tomorrow we can make it fun.
So Sundays for making the fun in the game?
I think the game
theoretically?
I think the game idea in itself is inherently fun and funny.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there's a lot that'll work.
that structure will probably just carry it.
It's just a matter of putting everything together today, and then we'll have a game. And then once you get things together, there's things that will come out that don't work well or suck, and that's what we'll tweak tomorrow. Hopefully have something entertaining to show by showtime tomorrow.
You guys have seen anything worthwhile aside from your game while wandering around here, or just
I haven't really been looking at people's games too much yet, just because
Really putting my head out much.
Yeah, I'm either talking with random people about random things not related to the games we're making, or I'm working. But
Okay, cool. All right, thanks,
We're
guys.
pretty focused.
Ah, yes. Nose to the grindstone.
totally fine.
It is day 2 of TOJAM 8, and I'm here with Electric.
Infinite Cobra.
Yeah, I messed that up already. I'm sorry. It's been 24 hours since last time I talked to you guys, approximately. What happened? What changed? What have you guys learned?
We have some game.
All right.
Yeah. We've been working on our game. We've got 4 mini games working. One of them done, and we have something to run the game with. So like the kind of like bridge simulation for our game. I don't know if you heard what our game was.
No, you have mentioned it yesterday, but it was very much like early. So
Right.
anything that has changed in the last little while.
Yeah, maybe Paul could tell you.
Well, we have a number of episodes that Sonya has written us that our sort of game runner can run. Intermittently, these mini games will pop up, and we have, as Doug mentioned, like 4 of those working. And you know, it's coming together. We got some Dylan here has joined us since yesterday. He's providing some awesome pitch lift for mug shots and backgrounds, etc. So yeah, things are going well. Peter here is working hard on some mini games, transporter simulation, some life form detecting, you know, Star Trek stuff.
Have you guys seen anything around around TOJAM that's been semi-interesting?
Yeah, literally everything, every computer screen I look at, something interesting is happening. It's amazing. There's so much going on that it's really difficult to like sort of take it all in.
Yeah. We saw a big cute bat thing. It's right next to us.
There's been some some nice kind of feeling 2D platformers and some 3D kind of like gliding around games with an Xbox controller.
Yeah, that was really cool. Our friend Kale is making a thing called Shroom Bird, which is Q-Bird on shrooms. It's pretty neat.
Nice.
Yeah, overall it's pretty awesome. There's lots of people doing really cool stuff.
Anything else you guys want to say just after your first full day of TOJAMing?
Yeah, this is interesting because it's the first game jam where I've actually tried to sleep on time. Since 3 days, you can't possibly do 3 days straight of code. So you do need to like sleep at some point, and I'd rather be when the sky is dark than when the sky is bright. So yeah, so we're getting sleep at about 11. we're leaving at about 11 last night and probably 11 tonight. And, you know, getting in 3 full days as opposed to doing the whole like Red Bull, Red Bull, Red Bull, Red Bull, Red Bull, Red Bull type thing where you kind of crash at 6 o'clock on Sunday and, you know, your Monday and Tuesday are shot.
The regular sleep schedule is quite an experiment.
Yeah.
Sleeping like a person.
Yeah.
So like the post-jam regretting life. Like,
Yeah.
what did I do to myself?
Yeah.
I like the 3-day format too. I found this is my first 3-day jam. I got a couple 2-day ones. I find having that extra day really takes some of the pressure off. You know,
Yeah.
Yesterday we kind of got to the point where we had everything sort of the base systems mocked up, and then today we're kind of putting it together, and then we still have a full day tomorrow to actually like go over and polish stuff. I think that'll make a real difference. So.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. Awesome.